kind of burgers?
I don't know.
Mighty Fine?
P. Terry's.
P. Terry's? Okay. Let's go get some burgers. We're gonna get the head loaded up here and drive it over to the machine shop. Our way to the machine shop. Hey, where are we going?
Machine shop.
Well, what are we gonna do there?
Put the engine in it.
Put the engine in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, we just got the cylinder head dropped off, told them exactly what I needed done. They're gonna blast it for me, get rid of as much of the carbon as they can, hot tank it, get the surface milled flat, and hopefully it'll look brand spanking new when we get it back so that we can start reassembly with all the valves, the new valve springs, everything else, and get it back together, ready to go on the motor. The place I used, I got referred here by a few people, is down in South Austin, and here's their information in case you guys want to use them. When I get the cylinder head back, I'll give you guys a review and my thoughts on how they did, what they did well on, what they didn't do well on, the service overall and everything. Today's Wednesday. He said I might have it back by Friday, maybe Saturday, we'll see. Even if I get it back next Monday, that's totally fine. I got plenty of other things I can do on the truck, but this is where I'm getting the machining done, and I've had a few people refer me here. Hopefully it's a good experience. What's it time for now?
Sleep.
What? Burgers.
Okay.
What kind of burgers?
I don't know.
Mighty Fine?
P. Terry's.
P. Terry's? Okay. Let's go get some burgers. Let's do one last quick look at the head gasket before I throw it away. So this is how it came off of the engine block. This is the side that was facing up towards the cylinder head. And overall, the side that was facing up towards the cylinder head looks okay. There doesn't look to be any sort of weird penetration outside of the fire rings on each of the cylinders. The only one that looks like it has a little bit of potential damage, and I don't know if that was from when I was pulling the cylinder head off or previous to that, is number 6. So cylinder number 6 looks a little suspect, but let's take a look at the bottom side that was facing towards the engine block. So the side that was facing towards the engine block, I'm not sure how well you can see this on video or not. Let me show you all the parts that are okay. So between cylinder number 1 and 2 seem fine. All the oil and coolant passages seem fine. 2 and 3 seem okay. 3 and 4 seem pretty good. 4 and 5 seem pretty good. Now let's go back to the front. Cylinder number 1. On this edge right here, again, I don't know how well you can see this in the video or not. Around this area here, there was very obviously combustion gases escaping at some point. Don't know if it was recent, earlier, or what, but right around there and right around here, out to the edge of the fire ring on cylinder number 1 towards the front of the engine, and then also right here. And that could be with the coolant and oil passages there or not. I don't know, because when I checked it, did the compression test, did the leak down test, all of that seemed fine. So cylinder number 1, on this edge here, the leading edge towards the front of the motor, and the edge towards the right side of the motor, the passenger side, there is signs of either some sort of combustion pressures escaping or oil and coolant escaping. It's hard to tell at this point since it's old. Then on this edge here, on cylinder number 6, towards the right side of the motor, which in the United States would be the passenger side of the motor, there are very obvious signs on the engine block side, the short block side, the cast iron engine block, not the aluminum cylinder head, of some sort of combustion gases escaping, or oil or coolant, something going on there. Basically between here all the way up to right here. So about half of that number 6 cylinder, from this edge here all the way around to this edge here, there are signs of penetration past the head gasket. Don't know what it all means because it is on that end and that end. It could just be poor torquing down of the cylinder head bolts. It could be the ends of the aluminum cylinder head trying to lift up. It could be poor preparation of the surfaces. It could be a lot of different things. But it's good information to have just to compare to what your situation might be. And I would love to hear in the comments what you guys have run into or what you think you're going to run into with your head gasket on your 1FZ FE, on your 80 series or 105 series Land Cruiser. I would really like to hear what you guys have run into or you think you're going to run into. In this case, a little bit of seepage past cylinder number 1 at some point in this engine's life and this head gasket's life, and even more seepage past the number 6 one. Anyway, hope this video was useful for you guys. In the next video, we're going to continue disassembly of additional components off the short block. I think we're going to get to the upper and lower oil pan and the timing cover and power steering pump. Get those disassembled off and then start some very, very thorough cleaning. And then hopefully by that time, in a few days, we'll have the cylinder head back from the machine shop and start reassembly. As always, love you guys. We'll see you next time.